This one is going to be for the ladies or the guy who likes to cook. It's Easter, and I know a lot of people really don't know how to bake a ham. It's simple. This is my family recipe. The gravy is to die for. So I'm going to show you how I make my ham, and hopefully you'll like it. You want to get a nice fatty ham. I know nobody likes a fatty meat, but as long as the fat's all on the outside, it's fine. Because you want all that fat to melt into your pot here to make your gravy. That's what makes the ham really taste good. You want to start with whole cloves, and I like to just put them in the fat. And I like to coat, the more cloves the better. And you don't want to eat these because they taste like shit, but they really make the ham, they give the ham a lot of flavor. And I like to just coat it. Alright, so after you do all your cloves in there, what you're going to want to do is take some brown sugar. I like to use the light brown sugar. And then you're just going to want to take and coat the whole top of this ham. Just pack it in there. If it falls into the pot, don't worry. It's no big deal. It'll just make your gravy taste better. Alright, so after you get this all coated, you want to put 2 sticks of butter in there. I like to use real butter. And I like to just cut it in half, kind of spread it out a little bit. And all you got to do is fill this about halfway with water. And I've already preheated the oven to 325. You're going to want to bake this. It's 15 minutes a pound. This is 12 pounds, so it's going to take roughly about 3 hours. Sometimes I'll leave it in a little longer, and then I baste it halfway through. And you're going to want to cover this with foil because the lid isn't going to fit on here. Then you just pop it in the oven, and I'll see you in 3 hours. All right, I just pulled this ham out of the oven. I dumped all the juice out of here into this pot, and this is going to be my gravy. All right, so what you're going to want to do is you need to make something to thicken the gravy with. So I usually just use flour and water. I'll put about 4 or 5 scoops of flour in this jar to start with. A little bit of water in there. Then I got this handy little thing here that screws onto a mason jar. And then you just shake it up. All right, now it's too runny, so I'm going to add some more flour. You want this a little thick. Alright, so this is about the consistency I want. It's thick. It's kind of like, you can see how nice and thick it is. Now you have to boil this broth, if that's what you want to call it. Get a whisk, and you want to, while this is boiling, you want to start whisking, and then just pour this in nice and slow and stir it in. If you don't do this slow, and if you're not whisking, it's going to get all lumpy. Alright, so all you're looking for is a nice gravy-like consistency. You don't want to get this too thick, because it'll just solidify and be all nasty. And that's all there is to it. That gravy is nice and sweet. It is the best stuff you'll ever eat. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Drop a comment. Do the whole YouTube thing. And see you on the next video.